Published 14:24 Eastern Standard Time, the 25th of January 2018. Updated 15:28 Eastern Standard Time, the 25th of January 2018. Watford midfielder Nathaniel Chalobah says he is fighting hard to keep his World Cup dreams alive. The 23-year-old is out with a fractured kneecap and is reluctant to put a timescale on his return to action, but hopes to get enough minutes under his belt to convince England boss Gareth Southgate to take him to Russia this summer. In August, Chalobah completed his progression through the England age groups when he was called up to the senior squad for the World Cup qualifiers with Malta and Slovakia. Nathaniel Chalobah is hopeful of being selected for England's World Cup squad later this year. Chalobah hasn't featured for Watford since suffering a fractured kneecap in training. Hornets engine rumour, who moved to Watford from Chelsea in the summer for £5 million to play more first-team football, is desperate not miss out on the chance to represent his country on the biggest stage this summer. "My injury is okay. It's getting there. I've still got a few weeks to go, but I'm not far off. Hopefully I'll make it in time for the World Cup. Fingers crossed," said Chalobah, speaking at Outwards Primary School to promote there being just 100 days to go until the Stars of Tomorrow arrive for the UEFA European Under-17 Championship, which will take place from 4 to 20 May in Burton. "The plan is to get back into the Watford team before the end of the season to give myself a chance. Getting my first senior England call-up was amazing. I was shocked. I didn't know what to do. I can't really explain it. I just froze on the spot. I looked back in my mind to when I was playing at all the different age groups, and then getting that final call-up for the senior side was really a moment to be proud of, and hopefully it will be even better when I make my debut. So fingers crossed that will happen sooner rather than later." All the players that do get called into the setup are top players, from each of their respective clubs, and the opportunity to just mix around the players who are the best was very important. "From the time I was there I really learned a lot from different players and took bits and pieces away from what others were good at and how I can improve on my game. I just tried to take as much as I could on board and improve myself. And for these young boys going into tournaments, it's an opportunity to see what level you are at and how you can improve and how you can be better." Chalobah earned his first call-up to the England squad this season before injury struck. It has been all change at Vicarage Road in the last week following the sacking of Marco Silva, who was replaced by Javi Gracia. Due to his injury, Chalobah has yet to meet the new Hornets boss, but insists morale in the squad is still high despite the changes at the top. He added, "I haven't had the chance to speak to the new manager because I haven't been back at the club. I'm waiting to meet him face to face. As a player my only focus is to play games and do well for the club. All the rest of the things happening externally and with the managers I don't really pay too much attention to. Morale is still positive around the club. We've got a lot of experienced heads in there. Troy Deeney, Aurelio Gomez, Ben Watson. We've got leaders in there and great characters. Every team goes through a bit of a bad patch and I'm sure we'll kick on soon and start getting some more points and finish the season on a high." When Chalobah does come back, he'll have to impress. New Watford manager Javi Gracia. Chalobah was announced as an ambassador for the Euro U17 European Championship taking place in England this summer. Having won the tournament in 2010 with the likes of Ross Barkley and Jack Butland, Chalobah did not hesitate at accepting the role and hopes this crop of youngsters gain as much as he did when he won the tournament. He said, "I have great memories of playing in the competition back in 2010. The nerves and excitement I went through before the championships were unreal, and I am sure it will be the same for the young players who will be taking part this year in an England jersey, especially now it is just 100 days until it begins." Some of the biggest names in world football today have all played in the championships previously. "When I was asked to be an ambassador for the UEFA European Under-17 Championship I did not hesitate in accepting. It was a simple decision. I remember playing, and winning, the tournament, so I am proud and honoured to help." Chalobah will be an ambassador for this year's Euro U17 European Championship in England's The Stars of Tomorrow in the UEFA European Under-17 Championship, 4 to 20 May 2018. Visit www.thefa.com/U17 Euro for tickets and further information.